Greetings out there in YouTube land, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to do, as promised, the review of my new guitar from Just Dave. I actually got two, so I'm going to do a review on both of these. And I actually got two more coming within the next 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm going to do a review on those two. Because like I told you, I'm going to end up, building my collection solely on Just Dave guitars. The guitars that I've bought from other brands, I'm going to be selling those. And actually, I've sold just about all of those. And it's not that they're bad guitars. It's just that I did it for two reasons. One, I'm not going to accumulate any more additional guitars. If I receive another one, I'm getting rid of another one to keep a certain count. Because I look around and be tripping over 50 guitars if I don't, set some type of stop point, as far as how many that I'm going to be acquiring. So, you know, again, it's not that the other guitars were bad guitars, just that making room for my new guitars. And I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to do this one last. Uh, like I said, I can't say enough about Just Dave guitars. Dave the man is a great guy. Very friendly, very easy to work with. Very attentive to your needs as far as your personal needs because no two guitar players have the same feel for guitars. I mean, there's certain people that like certain gauge strings, certain people that like certain types of necks and thickness of the wood and things of that nature and the pickups. So, he tried to be or is very attentive to your personal attention to detail because I just got a email from somebody saying I love the guitars that Dave made for you. And when I went onto his website, I didn't see any of these guitars. That's because these are custom made to my specifications. I tell him what color I want. Uh, what's interesting is the pickups that he put on these guitars are different each time. So he's not selling me the same sounding guitar, just a different color. He's actually selling me a different guitar. So I come up with certain designs and say this is what I'm seeing in my mind, and could you do this? And he said, yeah, it's no problem. So I'm going to start with this one first. Uh, I was on eBay yesterday, and I was looking for a guitar that had this type of quilted color. I don't know what you call it, sunburst quilt or whatever. And I came across a Fender Telecaster, and it was similar in color, but it wasn't as beautiful as far as the quilt. Cause I'm not sure if you can able to see these little quilted designs in the wood. And that guitar is $1,400 with tax about 15. And I'm like, don't get suckered into that marketing thing that you think you need to go out there and spend 2 grand on a guitar. That's just a waste of your money. And this guitar here, of course, didn't nearly cost nearly as much as that. And it's beautiful. I went through Dave's collections as far as bodies, and I said I want that body. And I told him what type of neck I want because that's another thing that's appealing to Dave. Appealing about Dave guitars is the different necks you can get because this one is the Canadian maple. And I don't know nothing about necks. Like I said, I'm just a player. I don't know nothing about the electronics in the wood, none of that nonsense. My focus is on playing these things, not trying to build them. So beautiful guitar. The neck, the body, it sounds good. And each guitar, again, like I said, that he sells me is they sound different because this one is extremely bright. I thought that my black polka dot guitar was really bright. This one's brighter than that. So again, that's what I love about Dave's guitars is he don't sell me the same guitar. Different sound, different color, body. And the action is good because like I told you guys, there are two things I want in my guitar. I want that action low because I don't like a high stringed up guitar, and I don't like that metal fret thing, thick there. So he listened to what I asked for, and he delivers. And this one is kind of very similar, as close as you can get without a lawsuit with the Prince thing, because I do like Prince early guitar, the Mac or the Horner. I don't know where the Mag hat or the Mad thing came from, but Prince was playing Horner guitars at the beginning. I don't know if Mad Cat is affiliated with Horner or whatever, but initially he was playing a Horner. So not a Hamer, because some people thought he was playing Hamer. It's like no, he's playing a Horner. And then when he became famous, that guitar went from a $400 guitar to a $1,500 guitar. And it's like, really the same guitar, just that now Prince's name been put on it or been affiliated with it now. So as a result of that, he gets richer and you get poor, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's how marketing goes. But Dave contacted me maybe about a month ago because I told him that I want another telly with a natural body. So he said, I think I got what you want. So I looked at it. Uh, I said, definitely. So he sent it to me. And I did some slight modifications, but I'm not gonna go into what I did because whatever you see here, Dave can, he can make it for you. But this guitar is again, I mean the guitars that Dave sell are just beautiful. I mean, first of all, they're just beautiful, and then they sound good. They sound good and they feel good because the action on this one is great. And it's the natural wood finish, great neck. Again, I can't really say enough about guitars or Dave guitars because, as you know, I got like quite a few of them, and I got more coming. Because when you find something that works for you, you continuously work with it. And one of the things that stand out about Dave guitars to me is the colors. Because again, you can't find a guitar with this type of color under $500. And I should have brought it over here, but I didn't. My Seaform Green, that guitar is extremely hard to find because of the color. And when you go to Fender and get these unique colors, you're going to pay an additional $300, $400, $500 just for the color. It ain't that the paint is different or anything. It's just they can demand that for certain colors. So that's what this was really one of the appealing things about Dave guitars is, you can get just about any color you want. Because I like different, unique colors instead of just the run of the mill. Everybody else got this same color. And I'm like, I like to have something a little unique. So that's my review on these guitars. I'll leave a link down here and let you guys hear, because sometimes I get this from people. Why don't you just play it here? And I'll say this because sometimes you got to keep reiterating things that you say. These are electric guitars. If I played them now, you wouldn't hear the pickups. You want to do things in their setting. When you want to audition a guitar, this is just my opinion from studio work and being a studio engineer. You want to audition them in the studio environment. The guitars being plugged in, a little amplification, reverb, compression, and things like that, which really makes your guitar sound like a studio setting guitar. But there's some people that know nothing about that, and you don't know what you don't know, so sometimes I have to explain. And I'm going to say this and sign off because I don't want to get into this category, but I still sometimes get this from people. The angle on the camera should be here so I can see what you're doing in your fingers. And I say this a million times because if it's going to help people, I'll say it. Don't look at my fingers. Look at the chords because that's what I'm showing you. And that's an indication that you haven't learned the basics if you're looking at my fingers. What note you hitting? I'm playing the F-7 chord, So if you know how to play that, you don't even have to look at my hands. Just as long as you look at the diagrams at the bottom as far as the chord changes, and sometimes I put it in the subject box if it's just a 3-chord song. That's the focus. And I can't stress that more to people because that screams beginner. And there's nothing wrong with it being a beginner because we all got to start somewhere, but start in the right place as opposed to you taking a wrong path and it's going to lead you down to years of doing the wrong things and then going to take years to correct those things. So, again, the concentration of the focus should be on what's down there at the bottom of the screen, what chords I'm playing, not where my hands at. Because you can glance at my hands, of course, to see what inversion I'm playing. Am I playing an F major 7 wrote on the A, or am I playing an F major 7 wrote on the E? So there's a difference. And you can look at my hands for that verification. But as far as this extreme focus on where my hands are at, you're going down the wrong direction. So I just thought I'd mention that because it's important. Because again, you don't know what you don't know, and a lot of people on the internet thinking they're going to look at people's fingers and become good guitar players. You're not. You're just going to become a dabbler, But like I said, I got DVDs for sale for over 4 hours of teaching you the right things and not giving you nothing that you would never use. And that's for $27, including shipping and handling. So if you're interested in learning to play the guitar the right way, that's the direction you want to go. Instead of looking on the internet, asking for tabs, and then asking people, where your hands at, But on that note, I'm going to sign off. Until next time, thanks for watching.